Stars on the beat.
Show you the most brutal and aggressive knockouts of the legendary Iron Mike.
There's never doubt in my mind because I'm the best in the world, even though a lot of you don't like to hear it. It's facts. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best.
Beats by SARS. Stars on the beat. 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 Stars on.
Welcome to another edition of Sported Beat on Dortmund Sport Radio International. My name is Edatomola Sports Akinwale. Today is another edition where we are going to be dealing with a match that is coming up tonight. All are waiting final between almighty Paris Saint-Germain from France and almighty German Bundesliga champion. I'm talking of Bayern Munich. That one is coming up tonight, 8 o'clock Nigerian time. We cannot wait to see the two teams engage themselves. You can be part of the program. Let's do great team. Don't forget, one is about to make an history for getting to the final for the first time, and if eventually win the game, let's see what the record will be on them. And another one has got into the final for a record of 11 times, and they have won it 5 different times. Let's see which team is the best. You can join us on the program by dialing the number 0904-863-1734. 0904-863-1734. That's the number to call to be part of the program. You can also do yourself a favor by calling in to win some of the prizes already in the studio. Courtesies, our donors and sponsors all around the world, they have given us a lot of gift to give out to our lovers on Facebook, on social media. You can join us on different of our platforms. We are on Instagram. If you wish to be part of the program, dial in the number. Let's have your thoughts on the final coming up today. And let me quickly be informing you that the best team in the whole world is finding up against the best team, the best attacker, when we're talking about club games. And you are also, there was a boxing bout that came up yesterday in which the one supposed to be the one that were making out of that particular bout was knocked out in the 5th round of the game. Which exactly bout I was talking now for the boxing lovers all around the world. Just wait and hold on the program. Be part of the program from the beginning to the end. Don't miss a niche in the program. And on today's edition, we are going to have an expert, a specialist. When we are talking about the game of football, is a scout and also a club owner. Is going to be part of us online on the program. Is going to let us know exactly where the pendulum, to give you some of the way to the final of the two clubs. How did they start this 2019-20 European competition? What did they do? What was their performance in the group stage? What about the knockout stages? How did they do? Did they just manage to get to their place, or they were there on in? I've got in my studio engineer already ready to let everything be perfect for today. Studio manager also in the studio. And if you really want to be part of the program, all you just got to do, just make sure you dial into the studio by 0904-863. And let me quickly start from the team of Bayern Munich. Don't forget, Bayern Munich, they won all their 10 matches to the, and I'm going to give you a lowdown of how they won all the matches. Or just stay tuned as I'll be right back. Yo, welcome back to this program for today's edition. Your darling man on the ham MIC is your darling man Akinwale Taufik, the Donor Sport himself. Let me quickly give you the download of how Bayern Munich got to the final of UEFA Champions League. They won all their 10 matches from the group stages to the final matches. Their match against Almighty Chelsea and the match they play in the quarterfinal stage against Almighty Barcelona before eventually they wow Olympic Lyon to this final stage. But let me quickly start from those matches they played before they finally got to the final. Grifena Fedita, in which they play home and away. Also they play against Tottenham and the Olympiacos. And let me quickly be telling you some of this. They play against Crvena Zvezda. The first match, which was home, and on the away match they defeated Crvena 6-0. And on the turn of Tottenham, the away match they play against Tottenham, it was resulted in 7-2 the Bayern Munich team, and the second 3-1. That means against Tottenham they scored 10 different goals against Tottenham. Against Crvena they scored 9 goals. And let me quickly move on to their game against Olympiacos. Bayern Munich played against Olympiacos, and in the first leg, which was away to Bayern Munich, the match ended 3-2. And in their home match against Olympiacos, that means against Olympiacos, Bayern Munich scored a wallop 5 goals. And to the round of 6 against Chelsea, Bayern Munich in the first leg, which was away of Bayern Munich, they played 3-0. You remember Gnabry, the former player of Arsenal, scored 2 goals against Chelsea. Yes, I'm still on the ruthless beating by Bayern Munich to most of the team. I'm talking now on the round of 16 against Chelsea. Bayern Munich play away to Chelsea in the first leg, and they defeated Chelsea 3-0. And in their home, they defeated 4-2 against Almighty Chelsea. And in the quarter-final stage against Almighty Barcelona, most of us can still recall to the sacking of Barcelona coach Quique Setien and being replaced by another coach. And the match ended 8-2. Bayern Munich humiliated Barcelona 8-2 in the quarter-final stage. And let's quickly go to the semi-final between Bayern Munich and Olympic Lyon, which ended 3-2 before eventually got to the final. From there, let me quickly inform you that Bayern Munich has scored total of 42 goals in this edition of UEFA Champions League, from the preliminary, from the group stage to the final. And they have been very ruthless on their way to the final, or in the final of which is coming up today. And then we quickly talk about PSG. PSG has done really well also because they won. Bayern Munich won all the 10 matches to the final. PSG won 9 out of 10. And let me give you some of the landload in case you have forgotten some of the teams that were in the same group with PSG. The first mighty Real Madrid. Real Madrid played first leg in the PSG home, and the game ended 3-2 before PSG traveled to Real Madrid home to play away, and that one ended 2-2 against in their way to the final. At the group stage was Galatasaray, and in the first leg PSG won the game 1-0 at Galatasaray, and in their home PSG won Galatasaray 5-0 before they eventually took on Club Brugge. Let's see who we have on the program, and let's see how we discuss the match between PSG and the almighty Bayern Munich. Hello, who do we have on?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. PSG and Bayern Munich, and that was we are discussing on today's program. Can we meet who's on the line?
Rajih is my name.
Oh yeah, we have Rajih Edatomola online. You are welcome to the program for today.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we have told people that we are going to have an expert on the program, a specialist when we are talking about the game of football. He's an agent, he's a team owner, and
probably 19 to 18, 20 games I've been playing. It is all win, and some little draw. And yes, I'm not putting the fact that we won't have interest from Mbappe, Neymar, and Di Maria.
okay.
But if you are looking at the way the question in the team of Bayern Munich,
Okay.
for years,
Okay.
and this opportunity just came just because of COVID-19 gave them one of the best over other teams. And also looking at the team PSG has been dreaming for this final.
Okay.
A lot at stake, which is like it's kind of like no final. And
Okay.
they're going to give it all it takes. Yes, and they've done a lot, and more especially their match against
RB Leipzig.
You see the way they played, and they were all throughout taking possession and dominating the game.
Okay.
But this today's game it should be an easy one for the two teams because the attack of PSG is fantastic. Neymar is very, very creative. Di Maria is wonderful. He has experience as regards what it takes for him to play Champions League, and he has experienced a lot of Champions League final and also a lot of Champions League matches. Mbappe is, I would say, the only one that is relatively new, but considering the fact that he's a World Cup winner and all that, so you understand how he can best give the ovation also.
Okay.
But in the case of Lewandowski, I think this is his season, and winning the trophy would be one of the best things that is one of his dreams. It's one of the things that you pray as a dream come true for him.
Okay.
Other players will all look as when he was playing then, and you always see the way the left back is playing, and you always give there in the front, you always give the best set piece. Also saying when they played against Barcelona, you see the way he was just going past many players.
Yes.
It was a very big nightmare because he was just flying through, and not even the experience of the center of the guy. He was just there and fantastic. So the combination of Perisic and David is excellent. And not forgetting Muller, not forgetting Alcantara, not forgetting Boateng and Alaba. They are fantastic. Even Kimmich also. All of them have been excellent. We put in some stake. We say, for now, the correction that we've seen so far as regard the team Bayern Munich, they are more united, like a family. This team has been together for, like, say, except for some new introduction that is Davies. This team has been together for probably 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
So the question is fantastic. Not forgetting the fact that the Maria also and the team PSG also have been together for 2 or 3 years. So now we are looking at the two sides having experience of almost the same years to get put together. But what we are looking at now is dicey, but I'll give it 2-1 in favor of Bayern Munich.
Okay. That mean you go for PSG that they are going to get at least 1 goal again.
Definitely, I'm so sure because Boateng and Alaba won't find it easy to stop Neymar and Mbappe. So also Davies also.
But
Also Di Maria also.
But I know that only showed the expertise inside you, but it's very unreal of you to have gone for a team straight winning like that. Don't you think that PSG, they have won 9 games out of their 10 games? And along the line, they have Real Madrid in their group. Also, the Bayern Munich, the reason why you gave it to Bayern straight, or maybe 2. But let's quickly look at the two handlers of the two teams. The two handlers of the two teams, don't you think they're going to adopt a new strategy in handling today's game? Today's final game, and PSG, they are looking for their first ever UEFA Champions League trophy for the first time. And Bayern Munich times, and they have won it 5 times away round. Let's look at the coaches that are going to handle the match, because final is always different from other matches, other games in a competition.
We are going to see a more careful first half, and the two sides will be extra careful to be for the two sides to get to understand each other and see for the best. Honestly, the game of football is just someone mistake, and if any one of them that can always get the first 15 minutes goal, we always have today.
Okay, you think that will go in the first half?
Definitely, there's going to be goal in the first half.
Okay.
They'll be careful for the first 10, 15 minutes. It depends on the kind of we want to put forth. Okay. But I think the speed of the creativity of Neymar, the speed of Mbappe, and the pass is coming from the level of Di Maria that is going to be a night of all exciting football. And also for years he's having a lot of experience, and from the way you're going to see it, let me just talk about the formation. You definitely know that Bayern Munich is going to have two stoppers, Goretzka and Alcantara.
Okay.
But yes, and in PSG we are going to have Rajih, Marquinhos, and Paredes.
Okay.
So now, yes, and right in front of Alcantara and Goretzka, we are going to have Muller. That will be really available to feed even. Now we also come in also to assist also. So there's going to be a lot of tactical play. And more of the possession, I'll give it to PSG.
Okay.
But more of the force is going to come from the team Bayern Munich. You know, it has always been the German kind of game for them to be forced in the attack. They are always very aggressive to do. We need to kind of give that tiki-taka and also getting a goal. But the speed of Kylian Mbappe is always an edge over other things. He's very, very fast. Davis is an excellent left back like no other.
David Alaba, are you talking about David Alaba?
I'm talking about Davis this time.
But
so if you are talking about Mbappe, you are talking about Davis taking the left back, and Perisic will come a little bit inside also for Davis to have enough time for him to go back and forth. So if you're having Perisic coming inside a little bit to support the midfield, and then the American state is covering the Bayern Munich, they will be having Perisic, they will be having Muller, and they will be having Gnabry, and also Lewandowski also. So the number of people that they will be having in the attack is going to be far much more for the likes of Kaya, Silva, and Bernard to be able to of PSG.
Okay. But I have a question. As related to this match. If during the last match, I mean at the semi-final, PSG played against RB Leipzig that they won 3 goals to nil. You could also with one of the RB Leipzig player, and if you also remember, it was in the rules and regulations stipulated by the UEFA before the commencement of this particular round of the Champions League that no player should exchange. Yes. So about this stuff, don't you think we are perceiving a lot of a kind of sentiment, or because we have not had, and most people are expecting not to see Neymar on the field because we are expecting if it were to be other players, I think whoever will have talked. But up to this moment, we've not had anything. What do you see to that?
Honestly, there is no way you can for PSG to have paid the ticket to final. It is nothing entirely. So I think Neymar was just a little bit emotional. Okay. And I think the emotion gets the best out of him. So he was unable to control it. And I think UEFA is looking at it in that thing and considering the fact that he was also he's an up-and-coming player. So I think even more for the players in the whole world will definitely look at it also in this also. Definitely look at it as a point that he was just happy for the fact that they could take the ticket. I'm not forgetting the fact that Leipzig is not just a thing that they just run over like thing over respected the thing called PSG. It's not if they are going to or probably look at the way Leipzig they are supposed also to welcome with. So going by experience also, I think UEFA will not want us to have the boring final. That's why they are not silent about it. And at the end of it all, you may end up hearing the fact that will not start maybe the next two will tell you their thing is investigating the matter and a lot of other things.
Mr. Rajih Ramon, do you think whoever will have done the same thing if it were to be other player?
judge, really, there's nothing really that we can say as regard this just because there are a lot of facts for them to say if they have to give a penalty as regard what Neymar has done, 19, a lot of players would have exchanged jersey and all that.
Yes,
but,
that's true.
there is no way we can always quantify the way we can control our emotions.
Okay.
A lot of things that we have seen. You remember one of the rules that was given during that was taken to we have to consider is that if you are playing on the field of play, that is for we just to have this short period of for us in the UEFA Champions League, we were told not to speak on the field and all that. But we have seen a lot of players speaking on the field and nothing has happened.
Yes, you are right.
Nothing happened and all that. There are a lot of other rules also that have been changed in the thing. So
Okay.
if you are going to take these, there are a lot of other all other points also those players also will always raise. And I think at that very point, UEFA decided to party through and maybe later to look at it after the champions. And we always remember Champions League final without a player like Neymar.
Okay.
He was there. He's blessed with everything that has to do with football. He's confident and he knows the ABC of football.
Okay. Oh, yeah. On the final note of the whole stuff, let's have fun for the game.
Honestly, if you are going to look at the formation that we'll be having this night, we are going to look at PSG playing 4-3-3. That means we are having more numerical setup for now. It's 3 attacks. Forgetting that also we are looking at Bayern Munich playing 4-2-3-1. That means if you are going to look at it very well, they are having 4-man attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so from a look of things and the way we have been looking at the cohesion and the attacking and progress of Bayern Munich over PSG.
3-1.
2-1.
2-1 in favor of
Yes.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich. Yes.
Program, can we have your last word for your lovers and football lovers in throughout the world that are listening to you presently?
From we, the Very Simple Football Club, we are saying to all our lovely fans, be careful. COVID-19 is still real, and just because of this same COVID-19, we had, I think, just last week or last week that 2 or 3 players said we don't want to lose anyone, and the number of loss that we have had over this COVID-19 case is enough.
Okay.
So be careful, wash your hands, and don't do what the government asks you not to do. We want to see you, and we want to be part of the joy that we have next year. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having you today. It was such a fun. We are expecting to have you next time on Edatomola, CEO, Zenith Emperor FC Lagos. And that was a good analysis there on the game that is coming up tonight. Emperor FC Lagos, as predicted, that goes to 1. And let's wait and see what is really going to be the final score of the game coming up tonight. You also can contribute. Let's have your opinion on the game coming up tonight. And from there, let me quickly move to the world of boxing. Yesterday, it was another show of peace yesterday between Dillian White and the Povetkin. The match ended in a knockout in the 5th round where Povetkin brought out his left hand at the final, in which the Povetkin had all it takes to have the day. And from there, let me quickly give you some of the download of what the promoter of the game, because Alexandra Povetkin had fought almost 38 times, and out of which he only lost 2 games against Klitschko and the IBF, WBO and WBA champion Anthony Joshua, and those were the only 2 fights he has lost. He brought down as said on the media regarding the match. He overlooked the match and was talking about the match between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. That one was postponed, and he was talking about the fact that if eventually he wins, then he's challenging Tyson Fury to face him next. But eventually, the dream did never come true, as the Povetkin broke the dream of the Dillian White. The game ended in the 5th round, and don't forget, Dillian White in the 3rd and 4th round. Povetkin has been found on his canvas 2 times before the final knockout came out from the Povetkin to Dillian White. And on that note, we shall end today's program of sports on Dortmund Sport Radio International. Don't know sport Akinwale Taufik. Don't forget, the same time, the same venue, and tonight's game. Let's have your prediction on our site. You can join us on all our social media pages, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Let's have your prediction. Who knows? You can be part of the winners of our giveaway. To talk much on sports, that's what we know how to do much, and we always do to make sure you enjoy your stay for the day when we're talking of sports all around. Till tomorrow, when I shall be coming your way, is your daily man on MIC, Akinwale Taufik, the Don't Know Sport. I shall remain blessed, and let's have an interesting UEFA Champions League final tonight.
Stars on the stars on the beat. Stars on the beat. Stars on the beat. Stars on the beat.